And with Senator Marco Rubio taking a run at the White House, he's not going to run for his Senate seat again. To dissect the GOP potential replacements for that crucial Senate seat is Newsmax chief political correspondent and columnist John Gizzi. John, good to have you back with us.
Great to be here today, and what a beautiful day it is here in the nation's capital.
Well, I watched the Yankees-Nationals game last night on TV. It looked like a great environment and good time to be in Washington. But before we talk about Rubio, let's also talk about your article today. The Tea Party favorite, Matt Bevin, the apparent winner of the Republican nomination for the Kentucky governor. You say moreover, and more general, that this shows us that the Tea Party is still alive and kicking.
Well, it certainly is, and I thought I would have one day off from political reporting, but as my late colleague Helen Thomas used to say, the news never takes a vacation. This was big news from the bluegrass state. Matt Bevin's 1 year after the Louisville businessman was defeated by 2-1 in the primary by Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell, roared back last night and beat three opponents by 83 votes to become the Republican nominee for governor of Kentucky. Now, I know a lot of people in the other 49 states are saying, big deal, what does it have to do with me? Well, I'll tell you, Tea Partiers running on small government positions have won congressional seats, and they've been a factor in politics in 2 election cycles, albeit a bit quieter. Now, one of their ranks has actually beaten 2 Republicans with considerably more campaign funds in their kitties, and if elected would be the first genuine Tea Party governor of any state.
Now that's very interesting.
That's pretty significant, coming from a movement the national press was writing off as something in the past.
True, and it also sets up a situation where Mitch McConnell is going to have to endorse Matt Bevin, too, so we'll look forward to that. Also, you wrote that 3 Republicans have told Newsmax they are eyeing Marco Rubio's Senate seat, Florida Congressman Ron DeSantis, Jeff Miller, and Florida State Attorney General Bill McCollum. Who do you think out of these 3 is the most likely to emerge as the favorite?
Well, I'm telling you, James Baker, our former Secretary of State, used to say overnight is an eternity in politics. Their primary is more than a year away, so another candidate could get in the race, and one of them could decide not to run. Remember, Congressman DeSantis, Tea Party favorite, one-time captain of the Yale baseball team, Bronze Star winner in the Navy. He's the only declared candidate with national conservative support in his corner and the backing of such conservative heroes as former UN Ambassador John Bolton.
Yeah, he'd be
Jeff
tough
Miller,
to beat.
chairman of the House Veterans Affairs Committee. Well-known Bill McCollum, former state attorney general, narrowly beaten for governor and for the Senate in past races, known by many people and eyeing it at this point. And then the one candidate I didn't get to speak to, Lieutenant Governor Carlos Contreras, close friend of Senator Rubio. He was on the stage with him when he announced he is exploring the race as well. The answer is one doesn't know, but in Florida, it's never boring.
That's right. In Florida, it's never boring, and it's certainly not going to be boring on the other primary ticket either. You got Patrick Murphy, newcomer to Congress, and thinks he's going to run for Senate after a couple years in the lower chamber. Also, Alan Grayson, the infamous Florida congressman, going to be out there on the Democratic campaign trail dealing with his, I think he called her a gold digger, his ex-girlfriend, something like that. So we should have plenty to talk about when it comes to this Florida Senate seat, John, so we'll look forward to that. And please do stick around. We're going to get your take on what's going down with this trade deal, the NSA, and other congressional priorities before everybody goes home for Memorial Day. John Gizzi's coming back with Liz Peek for the second installment of our Newsmax Now Wednesday edition roundtable. All that and much more coming up when we return right after this short commercial break.